The capital of Saudi Arabia is nearing completion of a major metro project. The Riyadh Metro is an ambitious project by the Saudis, aiming to transform the capital into an international business hub. Riyadh, the capital of Saudi Arabia, will soon complete the construction of what could be the world's most technologically advanced and environmentally friendly public transportation system. Along with other social development projects in the city, this initiative will improve the quality of life of its residents and make it one of the world's 100 best cities for living and sustainable development. The Saudi government has invested $27 billion in the capital's public transportation network, with the involvement of about 10 Swedish companies in its creation. During the 2019 Global Summit in Stockholm, the Riyadh Development Authority announced its readiness to launch its metro and bus system just 5 years after the start of the project. This will be the world's youngest public transportation system, featuring 6 metro lines and 85 stations, spanning 176 kilometers, making it the longest unmanned transportation network in the world. It will also include 80 bus routes, covering 1,900 kilometers, with 3,000 stations and stops. The project is nearing completion, with a construction period of 5 years, which is an unprecedentedly short construction period by global standards. The system itself is characterized by a number of high-tech and environmentally sustainable solutions. For example, 98% of the rolling stock is made from materials suitable for recycling. The uniqueness of this project lies in the simultaneous construction of the metro. While in modern cities like Moscow, Paris, Tokyo, or any other, the railway network was built gradually in line with the population growth, the situation in Riyadh is different. The metro and the auxiliary bus system in the city will be launched simultaneously, which is expected to have the desired effect in a short period of time. The Riyadh Metro is one of the largest projects of its kind in the world. A large-scale transport hub with a total road length of 176 kilometers will combine both metro and monorail systems. 3 railway lines will be underground and located in the city center, while the other 3 will be elevated. The project involves 3 major construction consortia, including companies from the United States, Germany, France, South Korea, India, and Canada. During the design phase, British and Italian specialists were also involved. Like many other cities, Riyadh faces the challenges of the 21st century. It is expected that its population, currently nearly 7 million people, will reach 8.3 million by 2030. Today, 89% of daily trips in the city are made by private cars, making it necessary to create a public transportation network. Completing a public transportation system of this scale and complexity in such a short period of time is an unprecedented task. But what is truly beneficial is that it will improve mobility for millions of residents, while helping transform Riyadh into one of the most sustainable and livable cities in the world. The $27 billion investment in the public transportation network will also improve productivity for the city's residents, while providing an excellent return on investment. For every $1 spent, it is expected to generate $3.4 in budget revenues. By the opening of Line 1, 8 trains manufactured by the Spanish company CAF will be delivered. The rolling stock will have automated control without drivers. Each carriage developed by Siemens will be equipped with air conditioning, Wi-Fi, and additional features, designed to improve passenger safety and convenience. For instance, the system will include platform screen doors for fast and safe metro travel, as well as a passenger information system, providing visual and audio updates to help passengers navigate through Riyadh. The bus network of Riyadh is of particular interest, as it is integrated with the metro network to provide residents with an improved public transportation system. It consists of numerous lines that cover major streets and highways. The bus network allows residents to travel between metro stations and extends its reach to most residential areas, including planned construction areas. The dedicated lines consist of 3 routes spanning a total length of 154 kilometers and 108 stations. The implementation of vehicle tracking systems and passenger information systems aims to improve the efficiency of the bus network, providing passengers with instant and up-to-date travel time information. Additionally, the future public transportation system will feature an integrated ticketing system for both metro and buses, enabling passengers to use a single ticket for travel between all lines of the project. To reduce the pollution level in the city, Riyadh has established 4 intercepting parking lots with a capacity of 200 to 600 cars. These parking lots are connected to bus stops. There are plans to increase the number of parking lots to 25, and they will be connected not only to bus lines, but also to the metro. The design of Riyadh's buses is integrated with the design of the metro to present a unified image of public transport. The average track laying speed is 35 kilometers and 14 stations per year. Now the ground sections of the stations and viaducts are completed. The project will have 190 trains, and the network is designed to accommodate up to 338 trains when needed. All trains are driverless. The trains have been designed considering the region's climate, including a more powerful air conditioning system capable of providing sufficient cooling even in extreme heat. Another feature is additional protection for bogies, traction drives, brakes, and doors to operate in Riyadh's specific weather conditions. conditions. The network's card payment system will be fully integrated, allowing passengers to pay for metro and bus rides, as well as taxi services such as Uber. Zaha Hadid architects are completing the construction of a metro station. The 45,000 square meter metro station has 6 platforms, 4 levels, and 2 floors of parking. The designed metro station consists of many elements that are highly correlated through repetition, symmetry, and scale to simplify the technical challenges, without compromising the spatial quality or ambitions of the project. The projected rail, road, and pedestrian traffic at the site was modeled, mapped, and structured to optimize internal circulation and prevent congestion. The planners proposed a futuristic design featuring opposing sinusoidal waves, generated due to the repetition and frequency change of daily transportation flows at the station, which act as a backbone for the building's circulation. These sinusoidal waves extend to the station's facade, where the pattern reduces the amplification of solar radiation. The overall composition echoes patterns created by desert winds in the sand, where multiple frequencies and reverberation create complex repetitions. Today, Riyadh primarily represents a city convenient exclusively for motorists. Previously, this was due to the fact that local residents mostly travel solely by personal cars and do not use public transport, which is needed mainly for migrants. By improving the transportation infrastructure, the city should not only increase in size by about 2 times, but also become an international business center by increasing its prestige. The authorities expect that the initial phase of the metro project will solve several problems, such as improving the capital's economic growth dynamics and ecological conditions, relieving transportation hubs, and stabilizing employment by creating new job opportunities. In mid-March, a law came into effect in Riyadh that eases the conditions for migrant workers, and if previously they were completely dependent on the employer, who controlled their legal status in the country, now migrants can change their place of labor at their own discretion. Riyadh is making progress towards its set goals, working on several fronts at once. By attracting foreign businessmen to the country, it is also accommodating the needs of ordinary workers, providing business partners with labor force. The project will make Riyadh a more sustainable city. The new system is expected to replace more than 800 million car trips each year and save a huge amount of fuel, as well as reduce costs by $185 million annually related to air pollution. The metro will rely in part on renewable energy to transport passengers. The railway line will consume about 20% of its electricity from solar panels, which will also generate electricity for metro stations. Another big problem in Riyadh is that nobody in the city seems to follow any traffic rules. Tourists describe their experiences of driving through the city as follows. If you stop at a red light, you immediately hear honking from all sides, as if to say, "Keep going, don't waste time," no matter what the traffic light says. There are also problems with taxi drivers. Most of them are foreigners who cannot read and do not understand the city map. Therefore, the passenger himself has to show with his hand where to go, while simultaneously focusing on the terrain. The driver in this case is not so much a help as a hindrance, and perhaps the most difficult thing in Riyadh is to find the right street and house. The fact is that one and the same street has several names along its length. There are no house numbers at all. Landmarks can be different, so the new subway can help solve this problem. Because by significantly unloading road traffic, it will become easier for drivers to navigate the city, and there will be many fewer accidents. About 10 million trips are made in Riyadh every day. Of these, 80% are made by private cars and only 2% by public transport. The new public transportation system will have to correct this imbalance in traffic congestion, which is a serious problem for the city. Write in the comments, what do you think about this crazy mega project that will take the city of Riyadh to a whole new level of development? Don't forget to like this video and subscribe to the Karo Show channel. Also check out our previous videos. See you later.